flat personality, but I got flavor too. You need to get with me.
What you going through? I wanna be down. I wanna be down. Oh yeah, it's true. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. Oh yeah.
He was born 20 years ago, just to pimp toes. Every day new clothes. Look at the cut, cool pose. On 3, got the heat, so bluff it. Slang it as because it's more than 20 ducats. Struck it, kinda rich, now his pockets looking straight. Slam the D's on the benzo, pancake by the gate. Mom's looking straight with her half, she got great. Lounging in her new home, that's about the state. I'll be your core mail, won't tell. You can get it when you want it, even though you got chicks all up on it. Don't matter, cause brother, you fly, I can't lie. I've been macking daddy from the corner of my eye. Now, baby, bring it on, don't be frontin' on your baby boo. All I wanna know is what's up with you. How can I get with you? Seems like you got a hold on me. It must be voodoo, cause baby, I want you.
I wanna be down. Down with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wanna be down with you. No matter the time. Oh yeah. Day and night. It's true. I wanna be down.
About day short, about day tall, about so big, about so small, about this length, about this width, about this flow, about this gift. Instantly and me right up your alleyway. Skip the Moet, let's chill with some Alizé. Enough stressing all day. Let me massage your mind as my mental starts to play. A ghetto sauce you are, and I'll be your sexual chocolate bar. And I gotta keep strong for the cause, and you gotta keep me strong for the tours. Brother, man, and me, damn the family. What else could we be with no one understands us but me? You were the first to tame me. Big teeth, I'm out.
I wanna be down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Night it's real. Day and night it's true. Oh yeah. I wanna be down. Down with you.
Hey, here we go, here we go, here we go now. And it's on, yeah, and you don't stop. Brandy is in the house and you don't stop until the body rock. Keep it on, and you don't stop. You rock on to the shore.
Your friend got a cute face. Her friend got a nice body. They all trying to have fun and vote for the Democratic Party.
Hey. Look, so we are talking about the 2012, the first of, I believe, 3.
Yes, 3 debates.
2012 presidential debates between our current president, Barack Obama, and Republican challenger Mitt, I'm secretly a robot, Romney. He thinks the robot don't protest too much.
Because we're treating Romney like a robot, like, you know, like the chair thing, but only he can have like little computer data responses.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Computer love.
sorry, I actually really love that song.
That song is awesome. Roger and Zap.
Well, anyway,
Yes.
we just played "I Want to Be Down" by Brandy.
Featuring Queen Latifah, Yo-Yo, and motherfucking MC Light.
Right.
That still might be my favorite song from that era of my life. So we talked a little bit about what our candidates have to offer us in regard to healthcare, reproductive care. It's interesting. Mitt Romney's a little vague, as I said before. He's not as forthcoming, but he's been very specific about abortion during this campaign.
No, he hasn't.
He's been specific. In so much as he'll say one thing and then change his mind 10 minutes later.
Right.
Yeah.
So Romney would say that he is pro-life. As you guys know, there was a big thing with Todd Aiken, and it came out where it was, you know,
You talk about legitimate rape,
and, you know, not giving actual abortions in case of rape or incest.
Yep.
And you know, Mitt Romney has said that he is, you know, he believes that, you know, in case of rape and
incest or
that,
the life of the mother being endangered,
that the woman should get an abortion. However, his vice president,
Paul Ryan,
was an actual sponsor of the Todd Aiken bill.
Yep.
Co-sponsor or co-writer or whatever.
Co-sponsor of that same bill that would have redefined
He was subscribing to that shit.
Yeah, he was down with it. He was in it. He was, you know, knee deep. So there's that. And then also, you know, Mr. Romney has been quoted as saying, one of the great things about our nation is that we're each entitled to have strong personal beliefs, and we encourage other people to do the same. But as a nation, we recognize the right of all people to believe as they want and not to impose our beliefs on other people. I believe that abortion should be safe and legal in this country. I have since the time that my mom took that position when she ran in 1970 as a U.S. Senate candidate. And he talked about Roe v. Wade being the law for a certain amount of time, that it should be sustained and supported. Mm-hmm. But that conflicts what he's saying now. He said this some time ago, and it's just really troubling, you know, because it's a very clear thing for those of us who have wombs that may at some point or another have an occupant that we no longer want there, that we did not ask to be there. I would anticipate that someone with a clear stance who's going to sustain and uphold Roe v. Wade is somebody you want. Recently I read that Mr. Romney now says it's not my call to make. It's not a federal law to make. I'm going to leave it up to the Supreme Court, which, when we all know that there's a lot of right-wing folks on the Supreme Court right now who would very happily strike Roe v. Wade directly the fuck down. Mm-hmm. So that's where Barack Obama, he said fuck
also,
that.
Also, you guys need to keep in mind that, you know, the Supreme Court, the president is, I think it's 4 justices that'll be up in this next round. Yep. So y'all voting for Romney, you know, because of some goddamn jobs.
Look, he talking about giving us 12 million jobs first day out the box.
But that is already. Economists have already said that's inevitable. That's going to happen. Yep. Based on the stance of the economy now.
Right.
So
based on the numbers we have now.
Right.
Based on the numbers we have now, the projected growth.
Are we supposed to be like non-partisan when we're doing this?
No. Girl, if we have any Republican listeners right now,
I'm just saying, y'all need to come on over to the
dark side.
To the dark side.
or at the very least, understand where we're coming from, because our needs are going to be better met by this particular presidential candidate. It's and of
course Obama is pro-choice. Did we say that already?
He's pro-choice.
He's pro-choice. He does have federal funding ban on abortions. Abortions will not be covered in the pre-existing condition insurance plan, except in the cases of rape or incest, or where the life of the woman would be endangered.
So that's important. Like, it's, you know, people make the argument that because he's the president and because he's part of the federal executive branch of the federal government, that he wants to use federal money, but that's not true. Right. That's not so.
Right.
He also supports Roe v. Wade. He said in January of this year, as we mark the 39th anniversary of Roe v. Wade, we must remember that this Supreme Court decision not only protects a woman's health and reproductive freedom, but also affirms a broader principle that government should not intrude on private family matters. So,
you know, I noticed that the Republicans like to have this thing about small government, right?
Yes.
And I don't know what's small about a government telling me
can't nobody have no kind of pregnancy termination,
that you can't have birth control pills on, you know, that we don't want to give you birth control pills, but you can't have an abortion.
Yep.
Like those personal, intimate choices, that feels like big motherfucking government to me.
Big government all in my crotch. All in your crotch, all in everybody's crotch. Because at the end of the day, in case y'all don't know this, contraception and birth control, that includes vasectomies for people who have penises, for people who want to have a reversible vasectomy. That's included. And, you know, that's not fair either, given that vasectomies are more effective when it comes to preventing an unwanted pregnancy. And also, they're cheaper and the recovery time's less, which means people get to go back to work, which means they get to boost the economy, which means we can all pay more taxes. You know,
we talking about vasectomies?
Yeah, vasectomies are perfectly
They're also
viable
reversible.
form. They are, and you can't reverse a cauterization of the fallopian
But that
tube.
does not mean you should not be out. Y'all should be out here getting vasectomies just because
because it's Thursday and shit.
You should still be wrapping it up.
Wrap it up, because a vasectomy does not protect you
Because
from.
clearly,
the clap.
bitches is out here losing reproduction.
You know, we out here. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. If some shit goes down, I'm gonna go get it. In what I feel is the unlikely event that Mitt Romney wins,
I'm invoking my dual citizenship, bitch, and I'm gonna be in Nigeria.
a bitch might be moving to Mexico, but not before I get an IUD put in
Right.
on this old Affordable Care Act shit. How about that? Because I have no games to play. So there's that, and also I wanted to pose a question to our lovers, our beloveds. What do you think Barack Obama's drinks are like? What do you think his liquor cabinet look like?
His liquor of choice? Is that what you're
What do y'all
asking?
think is his liquor choices? You know, is he a Hennessy man? You think he likes whiskey? Do you think he's into wine? You know, or do y'all think he's out here killing it on a bottle of 151? Like, what do you all think? And what do you think Romney drinks?
This is just to have some fun before the show, before the
show
before
ends.
the debates. I think personally, President Obama is a yak man. You know, I think he might be into Jameson, like a whiskey,
like every now and again, or scotch, a single malt.
But
scotch.
I think he be drinking Hennessy.
I think he drinks Hennessy. I think he's into the VSOP. I think he also probably fucks a Grand Marnier really hard,
Wow.
like super duper hard.
Wow, Grand Marnier,
Grand Marnier, yeah.
Grand Marnier.
And I just for the hell of it, Michelle drinks whiskey.
I don't know. I think she. I don't know.
I just feel like Michelle goes hard.
So wait. So we talked about healthcare.
Yes.
We talked about same sex.
Yes. We talked about abortion.
And we talked about abortion.
Yes.
What are some other issues that are affecting us? Like, you know,
In a really immediate way.
right. So there's education.
There's education. There's energy. There's my favorite and everybody else's Social Security, because if I'm not mistaken, Paul Ryan's plan is to fucking gut Social Security and Medicaid. So that's a problem, or that's an issue, I should say.
This debate tonight is a domestic policy.
Yeah, it's domestic policy.
So it should be interesting. We hope you guys are, you know, prepared to watch.
I hope you got snacks and drinks.
Snacks and drinks. Are you participating in a drinking game tonight? You know,
What drinking games are you all playing? And shout out to Brown Sugar Babe. She said Romney drinks beer with ice like Bloomberg. Oh wait, Romney's not supposed to drink because he's Mormon. But if he did, he would drink beer with ice like New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg.
beer with ice. I hate beer.
To me, that's right up there with milk with ice. So maybe that's what the fuck Mitt drinks at night. Milk with ice.
Can he even have heated beverages or something?
I don't know.
It's like some weird ass rules.
I don't know. He may not be allowed to drink tea. I don't know.
It's like
He's
some
just
weird
serving
ass
me
rules.
Mr. Game Show hardcore. Like, put a
Yeah.
coin in his back and he just goes.
Anyway, we're gonna play one more song for you guys, and before we do,
Before we sign off for the night.
sign out for the night.
But we will be tweeting. We will be live tweeting the debate.
we still don't know what the hashtag is.
And nobody's giving one, so I'm about to go with "Let's Get It" 2012. Or we might.
Oh
use
snap!
the debate song.
Mormons can't have caffeine.
Mormons can't have caffeine. So Mitt's he's drinking warm milk with like cinnamon and vanilla extract at night to calm down and shit. Like that's his nightcap.
Or like non-caffeinated green tea or something.
Oh gosh. That's
I
so
don't know.
sad.
Yeah, wow.
That's so sad.
Anyway, this is Jasmine Solano.
And shout out to Jasmine Solano. She and Liquid will be at First Saturdays at Inwood Local on 207th and Broadway, way uptown.
Oh,